Last weekend, the Lost Photographers visited Cockatoo Island, which has a special location in the middle of the Sydney harbour. The island has lots of convict history and a boatyard full of old industrial machines, not to mention the huge population of seagulls. In the evening, we went to the top of the island overlooking the harbour bridge to capture the reverse sunset. This podcast was recorded by Stuart and Logan on the 17th of 18th of August 2019.
It's nice and warm, the sun. Well, it's not that warm, but you're getting like a nice glow on all the trees, which make it look really nice. Almost at the house. Hopefully the wind is blocking. I hope the dead cat's blocking the wind.
We can rent this house out
Are they?
to stay.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
interesting.
there we go, holiday letting. Eastern apron. It's hard to even imagine what was being used in what they were using this area for.
I know, right?
Just
like-
odd little bits of machinery and.
Yeah, and buildings. And they're really big though, and there's a big tall pipe.
Well, I think the big bits that are left are the bits they couldn't be bothered to move because they're too heavy.
Yeah, probably.
We were both scattering around to try to find some composition before the sun goes down.
I'm not too sure. Because
I think there might be something over here with the bridge in the background, because that's getting quite a nice glow over the back.
oh yeah, I see. There's not really a good composition.
There's too much roofs in the way, isn't there? How about a picture of the bridge in a reflection in the window?
Oh, the bridge is over there. Yeah, maybe. I was looking for like a shot maybe under those tree things. Just there looking out to there, but the thing is it doesn't look that good. Alright, I'm just gonna go here. Some nice sun hitting a bit of the bridge. My tripod's still a bit salty from the sea. Do I go for like warmer light maybe? I don't know how warm that should really be. What are you taking a photo of?
Corner of the house, bridge, bisected by that funny triangular thing.
Yep.
And I also took a picture through the windows.
That's interesting.
But
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a good composition / shot.
chopping the bridge in half like that, it's probably not very clever.
Yeah. Well, what my idea was
Maybe
going sort of in between here.
or through the.
Yeah, no, but you go down,
Really low.
like just under these branches, in a way. Which my tripod doesn't want to stand anymore. And take a shot. Yeah, alright. So, Dad, you got all this like pinky
Watch
colours.
the camera lenses on the floor.
Hey, Dad, so you get all these like pinky colours.
Yeah,
Oh, you changed lenses.
I'm not getting pinky colour.
You're not?
No.
I am. Even with this camera, I am.
Ooh, that's struggling. It can't focus on both the structure and the bridge at the same time.
That's why you focus stack. By focusing different images and stacking them. I think this will look a lot better at sunrise. Just because the sun will be rising behind those buildings just over there. and then you get all the nice light hitting them and everything. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy
Well,
and you
I
know
don't
it, clap
know.
your hands.
I've got the zoom lens. I think has been the best for me tonight. This evening.
Yeah, well, I haven't changed my lens. So.
No, I've used 3 lenses
Huh.
because I can.
Yeah, well, my
in
bag's
fact,
still over here.
Watch it. Watch it.
This house next to me gets creepier and creepier. I'll show you where I am. I think that if you get the right conditions, you could get some really nice light and like tone to your images from the sun hitting the trees, and because back there where the house is, I think you could get a good shot out of that. Well, unless you can find a better place.
Flexible spot focus. That's what I want.
I found some rocks that we can put the
Found
pigs
it.
in.
It took me only 10 minutes to find the feature.
Find a what?
Well, I was looking in focus mode, and it was not in focus mode. It was focus area I needed to look in, so I could get the bridge. The bridge is out of focus when I'm.
But if I get close to those seagulls, they're gonna start going at me.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much
I
done
mean, we
too.
could get some shots later when it gets really dark of the city.
We can get Milky Way shots.
Milky Way? Well, I think there'd be too much light pollution.
Probably.
That evening we camped and got up very early next morning to photograph the sunrise as it glowed around the buildings and trees. We found an old spooky house to shoot, and after breakfast met up with the local camera club to explore the rest of the island and the landmark smokestack.
It's actually so trippy what I've done. I've moved back and zoomed in slightly, and what it's done is it's given that effect where the background comes closer. And see, so this is when I had it fully zoomed out, and that's when I went back and zoomed inwards. And I don't know which one looks better, that one or that one. Like this one's this composition, and the other one's that just there but zoomed fully out.
I like it with the door actually.
The door. You do?
Well, kind of. I'd try both. I mean,
Means I can't really do both of them.
one stop between them.
So that's with the door. Does that look better?
I wonder if I should get the pole in. Oh no, it'd be too out of focus. It'd be too hard.
Wait, Dad. Should I keep the door in or should I take it out?
Well, I just put the door in. I saw yours with the door, and I thought the door sort of shows a bit more of a story to the picture. I don't know. How much of the tree are you showing?
Ah.
Your lens is wider than mine.
Oh,
It's
no.
10 mil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I've zoomed it into 12 mil.
Maybe
Just
you're just
because-
standing back further. Yeah, I'm fixated with the bridge, and I think the bridge is just a stupid distraction, really.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna try and keep the background sort of brighter, just because it gives it that more mysterious sort of look and effect. So like you don't know what's on the beyond. Took a bright exposure there. In 1 second, let's see how that looks.
There's not much happening at the moment, though, is there?
No.
Hello. I'm going to run down here. I'll put the camera in portrait. Look at these. There's some metal structures in front of the harbour with the bridge in the background. My ISO 100 I've got a kind of a V section with the rocks and two metal structures. I think that might work. And the bridge in the distance. Just underexpose it slightly because I haven't got a filter for the sky. Right, run back to where we were. There's some steps running down which I managed to sort of try and work into the picture. Sometimes you can't really see what you're going to take a picture of till you look through the camera, can you?
I'm waiting for the sun to come out so I can get some glow in that tree.
Because I've got such a wide angle lens, if you put it on a portrait, the side of the buildings go all a bit wonky.
Yeah, my pole's a bit curved inwards, but I could probably fix that. I don't really care that much, so. I got it on like a warm sort of setting, just so that it gives it that sort of moody look, and it has like that. It has that sort of slight orangey sort of red tint, which gives it like a nice sort of orangey filter thing.
You've done that with the white balance, have you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I just chose like this shadow, the house shadow one, and it sort of worked.
Mine's on shade. I think shade gives you the warm tone.
Yeah,
It's only
that's
slightly.
That's what I did. Yeah, well, I didn't.
I mean, it's nice to see it in the camera. I mean, you can mess around with it afterwards in Photoshop.
Well, it sort of gives you more of an idea of what it might look like.
That's exactly right. It's
Like,
it's like taking a black and white picture and trying to imagine it in colour. Otherwise, it's
Well, yeah, I guess. Can I use that app that's gonna show me where the sun's gonna rise?
what?
The app that shows where the sun's gonna rise. Because I just want to know
my phone's
exactly.
on the. I'll show you where the app is because it's. I'll get it. What time was it going to rise? 6:37, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 6:31 though. When you work it out, let me know. So you've got to put it in either camera view or map view.
Camera view. Alright, what the hell?
It's going to rise to the left, isn't it? Over
It's
the
rising
city.
over there,
Is it?
apparently.
Maybe we're taking pictures.
I don't know if this one's. Wait, can I go back to the other views? Map view. Well, I think the sun's coming up. Alright, where exactly? Oh, it's like just right on that edge there.
It's like a machine. 5 pictures. All different exposures.
Alright, can I see what you've got?
Yeah, I've kind of given up on the. Well, not quite given up on the bridge. I've got it in the picture, but right now that sun's beginning to blow through.
Oh, not just yet, you can tell because it's not really hitting the trees. Oh, it's like touching your face, I think. Hurry up, sun. Yeah, you know that other version of, you know, where the live view to see where the sun's coming up? I did this and the sun was coming up over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's
You gotta like get a good spot and like try and work it out. I think you may as well just use a compass if it's that bad.
It's a very civilized photo shoot compared to shooting on the rocks, though.
Yeah. Do you know, I wish I had a spray bottle so I could spray the air and you can maybe get those light rays coming through.
Your smoke machine.
Well, you don't need a smoke machine, you just need some sort of foggy thing which will sort of make the air all foggy looking and then it'll...
Yeah, the barbecue is a bit of a distraction, isn't it?
The barbecue.
I'm just going to vignette that bit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Certainly
just
in the
try
corner.
and... Well, you can see
It's
it
getting
like...
pretty bright.
I'm looking at it's going blind. Come on, I'm just like waiting for that moment for the light to hit the trees and everything's gonna explode with colour, hopefully.
I think I need a bit more door.
2-second exposure. Whatever exposure this is. And even darker to that exposure, and then down to this exposure, and down to this exposure,
Right.
and back up to.
I'm going to stop it. I'm going to see if we can get some flare.
Looking how sharp the image is. I'm gonna just resharpen focus thing.
Ooh.
Let's see how sharp that is.
I'm getting a little bit of flare. It's a bit.
Your face is like glowing.
Well, it's the sun, isn't it? It's just popping out now from behind those buildings. Oh, I've closed mine right down. F22. I've got to go and look at the lens to work out what f-stop I want. And because the camera's up high, I've got to jump on the step.
Yeah, I can just, look at my screen and be like, oh, yep, it's F, blah, blah, blah. I can do this and I can do that. It's really cool because from how bright the background is, the pole and the edge of the building has got like a glow on them. So I'm getting like a slight glow on these edges where it's all bright.
Oh yeah.
And if I smudge the lens a bit, I get that effect. Oh, you're moving again. I know you're fine there. I want to like breathe on it quickly and get it to like slightly smudge a bit, just to give it that glowy effect. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh my god. Don't you dare move, tripod. I think that's a bit too glowy now. I'm waiting for it to cool down. Alright, go. Does that work? I sort of hope it worked. Oh, I think the sun's coming in now. Crap, wrong
Yeah.
timing too. I'm sorry if I got in your frame.
Oh, look at that. I've got artifacts all over the screen. Talk about lens flare. I've got little dots everywhere.
Well, that's great.
Oh, that's it. I think we've done it.
I wish
Oh.
it was lighting up that tree a bit more. It's not really touching that tree. I think it's going, the foreground's going a bit red.
I think I'm gonna.
Oh no, I'm gonna leave it.
Oh, the panic's on. The sun's up. I think this is it. 2 minutes and it's all over.
True. That's a true fact. I'm just taking multiple exposures, getting darker and darker just so I can get an overall sort of view of it.
You manually do it, do you? I just set it up and go click, 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 click. It just does it.
Yeah, well, I like manual mode. It's probably the best mode in my camera.
Well, it is manual, but it's manually automated.
Well, I think it's because my camera can't handle higher ISO. So like over 100, like 200, like you'll just get away with it. But 300's like, nah, you won't get away with it.
What do you get? Blur, noise in the
You
picture.
get little like noisy bits and artifact sort of pixely things. Okay, I'm gonna slightly breathe on my camera, just to give it more of that effect.
You're gonna breathe on it. Do you want me to breathe on it while you take the picture?
No. Oh god, it's too blurry now. Can you get? All right, it's slowly going away now. All right. It actually looks quite cool. It had quite a nice glowy effect. I don't know, this is like my first videos. Alright.
I can't
Oh,
even-
why?
The sun's so bright now I can't see what I'm taking pictures of. I get dots all over my lens. I think it must be dirt on my on the lens. Not really sure.
Alright, I'm gonna try the. Alright, got a bit of fuzz. I think I just missed it, I think.
I think it's getting too high now, the sun.
It actually adds a really nice sort of glow effect. So now it's on that side. Dad, you want to see what sort of glows? That's without the glow, and then if I do this, right, Dad. Ready? And then from the cold air, it goes away. It's only adding the glow effect there, though. I could probably just do it in Photoshop, the glow effect. It's not so bad after all.
What do you think of this through the window like that?
It's quite nice.
But you watch when it takes the pictures. When I press the button. The later ones. You get a lot of flare through there.
Yeah, well, I just manually do it all, so. The good thing about this composition is that because there's no wind, the trees aren't moving, so I'm not getting any blurred sort of movement from the trees, and I can probably blend the photos together a lot easier.
You get movement from seagulls. I was taking them earlier and the seagulls were flying around in the pictures. And
Yeah, I think it was because just there, was it? You were taking the photos?
yeah, when I was down there's a nest down there.
Yeah, that's
they all
why
went berserk.
yeah. I was about to say, I thought you were like the danger zone because they started flying above your head, and I was like, they're gonna start swooping. I know, they're gonna swoop on you.
Well, I think I've got my shots now.
You think you've got your shots?
Well, I think so.
I just made it to 10mm just to get a wider shot, just because I feel like I could probably get more in and get better brightness.
You don't get worried about moving the camera when you're pushing the buttons.
No, it's pretty stable. Like I could do this and it's like barely shaking. I don't know why I need to do it that bright, but I did it this bright.
Actually, you get glow off the wall now as well, the wall of the house. I think there's going to be some serious painting of images.
Yeah, that's the whole point of these images, I think. Oh, there's a giant mosquito. Oh my god, it's like hovering in space. Oh, I'm glad I got trousers on. Well, there was no mosquitoes on this island. It's like there's a second mosquito. It's on your tripod.
Is there?
Yeah, I think I got my shots here.
You do?
I'll try and do what you were doing.
Look through the window.
Yeah.
Get some interesting effects. I don't know whether it's going to work out to be any good. You also can get the glow off the wall.
Oh, that little ridge above it is in the way of the sun.
We'll move the camera up or down a bit.
Alright. Well done.
There's not nearly as much action in these sorts of shoots, is there? As when we do the
You mostly
seascapes.
focus on like trying to make the image look better. As out the seascapes, you're like focusing on trying to not die and trying to actually like not get the camera wet. It's sort
Yeah.
of like relaxing but boring, you know. What if I do like a shot here? I just want to see what this looks like. It's probably too bright.
Well, it was earlier. I could get the flare of it just popping through the buildings, but I think now it's... You need sunglasses to take the picture.
Actually not too bad. Like it's a big glow, but... What are you looking at? I got a giant circle lens flare going right
A
around.
rainbow. I was getting all dots all over my pictures. I think it
how would
might
I
have been
fix
dirt
that?
on the...
How do I fix that? Do I... Oh, I'm pretty sure you like do this.
Put your finger in the front.
And it blocks the... See, there's no...
Yeah, but you
lens.
got a lot of hand in there. You just need a little finger.
Alright, okay, you do it. Got your thumb. Ah.
The finger's not long enough.
You need to put it
across
closer.
the bottom.
No, but no, it's good. It's all G now.
Oh,
You
you put a bit of tape on the middle of the lens. Will that work?
put a bit of tape.
Yeah. Like a black dot in the middle.
That probably will work.
You know, one of them round dots.
Things I want to take shots, but things I'm getting the. Maybe I could.
Get a seagull to fly in front of the sun.
It's like, hey, seagull, come over here. Thing is, it's a good shot, but like fingers and sun.
Your fingers, you need longer fingers. I'll bend your fingers back. I'll snap the ones off that you don't need. Or you won't be able to take your pictures then. You have to take your shadow with your nose. Oh, we got a lot of pictures of your finger coming down from the top of the frame.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna just say I'm done.
Yeah, and the house is all very symmetrical in the frame. The only
Dude, look how like perfect that line is, and it's like going directly in the center of the frame. I like the sun in the very center.
It might be a good, might be a photographic feature in your image.
Yeah. Alright, do you know head off?
Yep.
Alright, you can see my breath though.
Your breath. Oh, you can. Maybe that's what you should have done to get this misty effect. Just breathe in front of your camera. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, you can
Nah,
put it
thing
on
is, no. What you're supposed to do is you put it here, and you breathe a ton into the air. So you go. And when I mean misty effect, let me just see if I can
Yeah.
get a shot like that. So if I get in the frame.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you probably can't.
No, let's take a shot without the mist. Wait, Dad.
Well, I'll breathe.
Wait. Alright, okay, breathe. Alright.
You can only see it against the dark bits, like the roof. The problem is, by looking at it, you won't notice it, but I can only see it because it's moving.
Yeah, no, I look, I did it. And this is with the mist.
Oh yeah, you get a real glow.
Yeah. Well, you can do it in Lightroom and stuff, like Photoshop. But like, this is if you want to skip that step. I guess that works. I did think of that at the beginning. I just sort of breathed on the lens and gave that misty effect, but then that's... When I meant misty effect though, I meant like, streams of light going in, not really like a glow. It's like streams of light shining through.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to switch you off.
Alright, bye-bye. I'm leaving.
Right, we're in a kind of, what is it, a smokestack at
Yeah.
the south end of the island.
Yeah.
And when you
Talk and like clap, it echoes.
Cockatoo
Island!
Echo.
Woo!
Yeah. It hurts. Yeah, I understand more now. It does hurt your hands, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so when you do a really hard, loud one, it like stings like crazy.
All right, I think we're done.